morning. I am Taylor Jones, and today on Channel 52 News, we're going to be talking about abortion, pro-life or pro-choice. So, Kelly, want to fill us in on what the whole campaign is?
Well, Taylor, the Women's Choice campaign is all about protecting women's rights and saying she can abort if she wants to. Pro-life, on the other hand, is all about saving a child's life and protecting their rights. Many, but not all, pro-life candidates are religious, Christian mostly. Up until 2008, pro-choice was the obvious choice on abortion polls, but around that time, there were more mixed views. The majority of pro-choice advocates are Democrats, then followed by independents, and lastly Republicans. The opposite can be assumed for pro-life. Back to you in the studio, Taylor.
Alright, thank you, Kelly. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with some pro-choice and pro-life voters. Channel 52's news is brought to you by Jesus Cars. Honey, you need Jesus. Hello, and welcome back to Channel 52 News. We're joined with Sarah Scarlett and John Smith. Sarah, tell us about your views on abortion.
Well, as you may know, I'm a mother of 5 with the 6th on the way. I have never used birth control in my life because it's against my religion.
And what religion would that be?
I'm Christian.
And because of that, you are anti-abortion?
Precisely. The 10 Commandments say you shouldn't murder, and that is exactly what I intend to do.
And John, you have some different views. Want to tell us a bit about that? Yeah, let me tell you the facts. Pro-choice is all about protecting women's rights. If a woman doesn't want to have a baby, she doesn't have to.
Pro-life is all about protecting the rights of the unborn child and saving an innocent life.
But Sarah, what's your opinion on a rape baby?
Well, what's meant to happen happens.
So if a woman was raped and she got pregnant, you would just tell her it was meant to happen?
God works in mysterious ways.
What about the fact that this child is a constant reminder of the rape that happened?
Well, I don't think that's any way to talk about a child. And besides, she doesn't have to keep the baby.
And what about when the child finds out they're a product of rape? Well, I knew it would get hairy in here, but this is like my uncle's backside. Let's cut to commercial and get everyone calmed down. Channel 52 News is brought to you by Cheap Beer, because good times are better forgotten.
I want coffee.
What do you want in it?
Cream and sugar, with extra sugar. Oh, and whipped cream if you have any, and chocolate syrup.
Ron?
And
Ron! Hello, and welcome back. I'm here with Sarah Scarlett and John Smith, and we're talking about abortion. Sarah here is a pro-lifer.
Very much so.
And John is pro-choice. Now tell us, John, what makes you pro-choice opposed to pro-life? Well, I just don't think it's right to impose your own views on someone else. It's perfectly fine if you don't want to abort your baby, but to force your rules on someone else is a violation of human rights. Good point, John. And Sarah, what makes you pro-life?
I believe that life begins at conception, and if you abort a baby, it is murder. And as long as murder is against the law, so should abortion.
What makes you say life begins at conception? How could you know it doesn't begin later in the womb or even at birth?
By that logic, it's impossible to tell when life truly begins, so it's safer just to avoid abortion at all and save a potential life.
But what about the mother's life? You could very well ruin hers or even end it in some cases. John brings up a wonderful point here. Sarah, what is your opinion on abortion when it comes to health problems?
Well, if she couldn't have had a baby, she shouldn't have gotten pregnant in the first place. And besides, medicine has advanced so much that doctors could save pretty much anyone.
You heard it here first, folks. Medicine has progressed so much that doctors can save anyone. Will pro-life and pro-choice be locked in an eternal struggle? Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I'm Taylor Jones, and this is Channel 52 News.